If you've been watching the news lately, they're telling you the worst is over. They're saying the Toronto market is stabilizing. But as a real estate professional on the ground, I'm seeing a different story. It's a quiet wave, an invisible crisis, and it's called the power of sale. Today, I'm going to tell you about Rony. Rony is an investor who did everything the gurus told him to do in 2022. He worked hard, he had a perfect credit score, and today, he's losing everything. By the end of this video, you'll understand the math that broke his retirement plan, and more importantly, how you can prevent this from happening to your family. First, we have to get the facts straight. In Ontario, banks rarely use foreclosure. It's too slow for them. Instead, they use a power of sale. Under the Mortgages Act, this is a faster, more aggressive tool. 15 days. Once you miss a single payment, the bank only has to wait 15 days before they can issue a notice of sale. 35 days. After that notice, you have exactly 35 days to pay the full amount. Not just the missed payment, the entire mortgage. The shortfall. In a foreclosure, the bank takes the house and you walk away. In a power of sale, the borrower is legally responsible for any shortfall. If the bank sells your house for $800,000 but you owe $900,000, they will come after you for that $100,000 difference, plus their legal fees and realtor commissions. Rony didn't realize that when he signed his papers in 2022. He thought he was safe. Let's look at the math of the peak. In February 2022, Rony bought a detached home in the GTA for $1,200,000. He put 20% down, $240,000, and took a mortgage for $960,000. At the time, his variable rate was 1.5%. His payment? $3,800 a month. He had a tenant. He was cash flow positive. It looked like free money. The 2025 reality. Fast forward to today. Interest rates didn't stay at 1.5%. They climbed to over 5%. Rony's monthly payment ballooned to nearly $6,000. His tenant is still paying the same rent. Rony is now losing $2,500 every single month out of his own pocket. But the final blow wasn't the payment. It was the appraisal gap. When Rony went to renew his mortgage this year, the bank appraised the home. Because the market for these specific suburban detached homes softened, the home is now worth $1 million. Rony owes $920,000. The bank's loan-to-value, LTV, ratio is now too high. They aren't just raising his rate, they are refusing to renew. Rony is stuck. He can't sell for what he owes, and he can't afford to stay. Rony isn't an isolated case. Look at the data. In September 2020, there were only 5 active power of sale listings in the entire GTA. In September 2025, that number hit 472. That is a massive jump. Why is this happening now? The renewal wall. Billions in pandemic-era mortgages are renewing right now at double or triple the original rates. Private lender dead ends. Many investors like Rony moved to lenders or private lenders at 10% to 12% interest, hoping rates would drop. They didn't. Now, those private loans are being called in. Strategic default. We are seeing a disturbing trend where people simply hand back the keys because they are so far underwater, they see no other way out. This is the quiet wave hiding in plain sight. It's not a crash. It's a structural correction that is catching everyone who bought based on hope instead of math. If Rony's story sounds familiar, if you are staring at a 2025 renewal and the numbers don't add up, you need to hear this. The bank is not your friend, but they aren't your enemy yet. The biggest mistake Rony made was waiting for the bank to send the letter. The moment you are in power of sale, the bank controls the price, the realtor, and the timeline. You lose your equity and your credit. Here is my 3-step survival blueprint. Get a brutal appraisal. Don't look at what your neighbor sold for in 2022. You need an honest, current market value to know exactly how much equity you have left. Stress test your renewal. If your rate goes from 2% to 5%, can you survive? If the answer is no, you need an exit strategy now, not next year. The strategic sale. It is better to sell on your own terms, protect your credit, and walk away with your remaining equity than to let the bank sell it at a fire sale price. At the REMAX VIP Team, we specialize in math-first real estate. We don't just list homes. We solve financial puzzles. We help homeowners find the exit before the trap closes. Don't let the wave pull you under. Click the link in the description below to download our 2025 Homeowner Survival Guide or book a confidential strategy session with me today. Let's look at your numbers together and find your path to safety.